is back.
You should count yourself lucky.
And completely outdoes the original.
Oh, embrace me.
So good, you'll have to see it twice. Sherlock Holmes, now playing. Rated PG-13.
For the latest NBA news and updates, log on to NBA.com.
Monday's Martin Luther King Jr. Day, of course, and we've got you covered with all sorts of NBA action starting at 1 Eastern time on ESPN with the Bulls and Grizzlies. NBA TV brings you the Raptors and Hawks. Coverage starts at 3:30 Eastern time. And then TNT takes over with NBA tip-off at 7, followed by the Thunder and Celtics and the world champion Mavericks in L.A. to take on the Lakers.
Here's the way things stand right now, and should the Clippers at 5-3 win this and go to 6-3, the Lakers fall to 9-5. The Clippers would move marginally ahead of the Lakers in the Pacific Division standings.
They would basically have a tie for second place in the entire West and move ahead of the Lakers in the Pacific Division, right? First place. You should have told me that at the beginning. This game is for first place.
Get those banners ready. Second quarter underway.
What an unbelievable finish to the first.
Gasol against Griffin.
Great tip out by Paul.
Paul in the backcourt with Foye. Cook, Gomes, and Griffin up front for the Clippers.
Now, Cook is a shooter, but he's got to do his job on the boards.
Kapono is a fouling father. No, it's going to be called instead against Gasol.
He is a brand new father.
Chauncey Billups comes back in, and Chris Paul will get his first rest.
What a job he did, too. Only 2 assists, but it doesn't tell the story there. 11 points. Just like perfect control of the offense.
Lakers of Morris and Kapono, the backcourt. McRoberts, Gasol, and World Peace up front.
Well, the Lakers are on a 5-game winning streak. They've been holding their opposition to, 87 points per game. And the Clippers just threw 31 at them.
Good move, but no finish by Randy Foye. Isolate the side for him.
Yeah, and he's been on fire from outside.
He hasn't.
No. What Laker has been hot from deep? They shoot 24% as a team from three-point line.
Cookie's so due. In and out. He just can't buy one.
You get the feeling that when he does make one, he's going to make about 5.
Kapono. New daddy of twins born on Tuesday. Clipper lead. So Billups out there at the point guard position.
Important cut, but keep moving on the weak side. You see how they brought our test from the baseline. That's called baseline go.
That's called a turnover.
Only the third of the game for the Clippers.
Kapono.
That pass.
There it was. Somehow it got through, though. McRoberts against much smaller players.
Pau Gasol is the most skilled post-up man in the game. I don't have to say it any other way. He is the most skilled. He's the best post-up guy in the game. And he's rarely going to the post.
Billups.
I think he only shot it because he thought he was going to get fouled.
Morris comes the other way for the Lakers. Kapono under some pressure. Rebound Gomes.
That's what you have to do. You cannot leak out. The Lakers are such a good rebounding team. You've got to everybody be engaged on the boards.
Griffin against McRoberts.
Now he can spin back.
Defensive 3-second violation. So a free throw and the ball out of bounds, and Chauncey Billups will say, "I'll take care of this, fellas." And why not? He's made 37 of 39 attempts so far this season. That's in just 6 previous games.
What did I say? Nick Young for Washington. He's made all 30 of his this year.
Wow. Well, we talked Chauncey out of that one.
I mean, Chauncey's missed 3 in the last 4 games, but he's still over 90%. That's how good he is.
He was like 27 for 27. Griffin is out. Jordan is in for the Clippers. Jordan Only played 4 minutes in the first quarter with a couple of personal fouls.
Did have 4 rebounds. He's got to make sure he does not pick up a quick foul here. He wants to, take advantage of his size, his athleticism out there on the floor.
Foul on McRoberts. Josh McRoberts gets his first foul of the game with a non-shooting foul with 9:16 to go in quarter number 2. 6th game in 9 nights for the Lakers. A perfect 5-0 so far in that run. They were 11-2 at this time last year. They're 9-4 right now.
It's unbelievable how many games they played, especially when you compare it to the Clippers.
DeAndre gets it. Steps out of bounds. Now they can see the Lakers touch it out of bounds. It'll go to the Clippers. The Clippers will bring it in with 3.5 seconds on the shot clock.
A tough lineup out there right now. Offensively challenged a little bit. You're so used to the brilliance of Paul and Griffin.
Gomes misses. Oh, a nice right-handed tap from about 3 feet away by DeAndre Jordan.
Can you imagine that's his offhand?
Yeah.
I mean, he caught that ball and tipped it down through the rim.
7 points, Clipper lead over the Lakers.
That time a good show and nowhere near a foul. He's got to stay down and watch out for Gasol's face.
They'll be playing for Spain in the Olympics.
I tell you, I watched Gasol last night against Cleveland. It seemed like he stayed only on the perimeter and had 19 points and 10 boards. He's been extremely effective.
Foye stopped short, misses. He's fouled. Randy will shoot free throw. That'll be on Jason Kapono. Kapono with a foul. Clippers by 5. Timeout in the court. 8:22 to go in quarter number 2.
Okay, so what kind of car should I get? Definitely something with 4 doors. New or used? Used. It's gotta be black.
Now compare new and used cars and even special offers side by side.
That's the one.
So when you find the right car, there won't be any doubt in your mind. Autotrader.com, the ultimate automotive marketplace.
It's pretty simple. You want the new iPhone. We want to buy the one in your pocket. We're Gazelle.com, and we'll pay you more than you probably think. We'll pay you fast. We'll even pay the shipping. Like I said, simple. You want the new iPhone. We'll pay you for the one in your pocket. So what's your phone worth? Go to Gazelle.com. Do it now for our best offer. That's Gazelle.com. Couldn't be simpler.
NBA League Pass delivers the most NBA games with more ways to watch. Sign up now to follow your favorite players and your favorite team on your choice of screens. Watch on TV, online, or on your mobile device. One price gets you the most NBA games, plus free mobile access anytime, anywhere.
What a play! The fans are loving it.
This is NBA League Pass. To order NBA League Pass for $169, call your cable, telco, or satellite provider or log on to nba.com/League Pass.
Hey everybody, Matt Weiner back in Atlanta. We'll get you out to L.A. and the resumption of the second quarter between the Lakers and Clippers. First, overtime in Houston tonight between the Blazers and Rockets. This is Kevin Martin. 61 points from the starting Rockets backcourt. Houston wins it in overtime over Portland. Meanwhile, Kevin Durant had 28. The Thunder led by as many as 31 over a Knicks team without Carmelo Anthony tonight. They win it by 12, 104-92. Back to Ralph Lawler and Michael Smith at Staples Center.
Point guard position, strongest power forward. I think Blake Griffin is a lock to make this team as power forward. Where they could use help is at the center position. 2 guys conspicuously absent from the invitee list, Andrew Bynum and DeAndre Jordan. I think both are top 5 centers. Both can help, and guys, I'd love to see them represent their country.
Yeah, and they're both young. I think that's usually something they like to have, as a guy that can come back and play in 2 or 3 Olympics. They're the top 2 vote getters at the center position in the Western Conference right now, as a matter of fact. Foye will be at the free throw line to shoot 2. Made 7 out of 10 so far this season. Now you see Blake's early numbers. Foye's free throw is good. Clippers by 6. Led by as many as 10. Lakers yet to lead. Foye's numbers down from a year ago. 1 out of 2. The tap by Cookie will go out of bounds. Laker basketball. Foye and Billups in the backcourt for the Clippers. Jordan the center. Gomes and Cook the forward. This is Morris, the rookie, bringing the ball up court for the Lakers. Kapono joins him in the backcourt.
Kobe Bryant doesn't start to exercise his will on this game right now.
Gets a rejected by Cookie. Billups on the run. Bingo.
Nobody better at that. There's not anybody in the game better than driving down full speed and pulling up from 3. It's a huge defensive play and a great breakout for the Clippers.
9-point Clipper lead. Battling for the rebound. McRoberts fights, can't control it.
Gasol just going, thinks he's got it all the way, and Cook from nowhere meets him at the rim. Gasol even smacked him in the face. And look at Chauncey with the floor spread. His second big ball of the night.
Lakers are going to bring the ball in. I'm not happy with the shot clock, I believe.
And we just have 7:40 on the out of bounds.
Greg Willard, lead official there. Happy or not, it stands at 23. Clippers have scored 8 of the last 10. Bryant. Bynum missed one. Second time he's there.
Almost like Kobe turned into more trouble. He was so determined to shoot on that possession.
He's 2 out of 9 so far.
He has struggled. And remember, 3 games in a row of 40 or more.
And shooting over 50% in those 3. Cook straight away 3 ball. Just cannot make a shot.
Oh my goodness, he is overdue, Ralph. We got to get a shot of his reaction when he finally gets one to go. Good help there by DeAndre Jordan.
Foul's going to be called on Gomes. The Clippers are using big physical defenders on Bryant. First it was Butler, now it's Gomes. So far, good success.
The last time he started like this, you know, it was 05-06 and 06-07. Both years he averaged more than 30 points. The Lakers weren't even the best team in the Pacific Division. They went to the Phoenix Suns, and Steve Nash won a couple of MVP awards.
This ball coming back after a big opening quarter.
But it's hard to fault Kobe the way he's playing and scoring because of what you said. He's shooting over 50%. He's averaging 5.5 assists. Only twice in his career has he averaged more. But he just looks to me like he is on a mission. I don't know what the mission is. It might be saving this team. If that's the mission, it's a momentary save. I don't think he's going to make his teammates better or this team better by shooting as much as he's doing it.
Gomes missing. Rebound, Bynum. Fisher is back at the point. Lob to tap. McRoberts to Bryant. Guiding it home, and now it's a 3-point game. DeAndre didn't want it out there. He remembers when he could do that. Knocked away by Jordan. Be careful, DJ. He's got 2 fouls early. Out of bounds it goes to Lakers midway through quarter number 2. Blake Griffin to return.
Delayed game warning to the Clippers.
Be Laker basketball as players resume. 11 on the shot clock. Almost 5 count.
definitely going to shoot it.
Loose ball foul.
If he's feeling it at 3 for 11, he must be feeling it all the time.
Number 6, McRoberts.
Fouls on Chauncey Billups. His time is called.
Our guitar team plays guitar. Our drum crew plays drums. Our staff in Pro Audio are pros at audio. And along with all our know-how, we've got tons of great gear too. So the stage is set for you to make music. And when we unlock our door, it's showtime. Guitar Center.
Guitar Center's clearance savings event is going on now. Don't miss it.
What you're about to see will change the way you look at weather. Presenting the revolutionary Rain-X Latitude wiper blades. Many traditional wipers have 6 pressure points that can create uneven pressure and cause streaking. Rain-X Latitude blades contour to hug the windshield for greater visibility and virtually no streaking. So it's like weather never happened. Get the #1 rated Rain-X Latitude blade now at Pep Boys.
Evoque, Motor Trend's 2012 Sports Utility of the Year.
For those of you who can't get enough of me, now I got a website. CharlesBarkley.com. People gonna get all offended and a bit out of shape. My very own website. All Chuck, all the time. Now that's not terrible.
Tuesday night is fan night here on NBA TV. You selected the Spurs and the Heat. Our coverage starts with the Autotrader.com pregame show at 7 Eastern time. And see if the Heat can end their 3-game losing streak on Dwayne Wade's 30th birthday. Spurs and Heat, fan night Tuesday.
Kevin Durant.
And you know he belongs.
Well, this is the early return, so who knows, but I can't argue with any of those choices. But then I'm not in Dallas, and my name isn't Nowitzki. Clippers have the basketball. They have a 3-point lead. 5:50 to go in quarter number 2 at Staples Center.
Will this be the first year that Tim Duncan is not on a Western Conference All-Star team?
Griffin. Others call him McRoberts.
Well, they're making Blake work hard.
That's okay.
Yeah, which is the right idea. But if you're McRoberts, that was going to be a very difficult shot for Blake. Some sort of a one-handed, while he palmed it fade away, McRoberts hit him on the wrist.
Blake has struggled from the line this year. He's at 57%.
That actually looks way better. Much better trajectory. It was the right release. There wasn't that hitch or a little stop.
Butler in, Gomes out. Gasol is back. McRoberts is out for the Lakers.
Yeah, that shows it right there.
41% the last 4 games. Yikes. We improved that by going 1 for 2. 5.5 minutes to go in the first half.
There was only 9 points here in the second.
Bynum.
Good job by DeAndre. You don't have to foul now. Don't reach over.
7 on the shot clock.
Great defense.
And Billups is fouled in the loose ball battle.
Played all that great defense for 15 seconds. The last thing you want to do then would reach over and foul and bail him out. But DeAndre, he's ever aggressive. Loves to get after it. And, of course, with all the talk between these two teams, the 2 preseason games, shifting of power, and the Clippers, kind of emerging on the scene with all this newfound talent. Everybody's pumped up for this game. DeAndre's ready for his matchup against Bynum.
Well, the teams met in a back-to-back pair of games on an abbreviated exhibition schedule. The Clippers won both games rather easily. Back-to-back night. Chauncey Billups' free throw is good. Matt Barnes coming back for the Lakers. So slowly but surely, each team has its starters back out there in the court for the final half of the second quarter.
I wonder if we'll see the moment tonight when Matt Barnes tries to cover Chris Paul. And then even a step further in the fourth quarter, I wonder if the game's tight, if Mike Brown might put Kobe Bryant at times on Chris Paul to try and slow him down.
Bynum at distance. They back off on that.
Just shooting at will. I watched him last night, Ralph, and I played with guys who had the ultimate green light.
He was 3 for 12. DeAndre's tip jam won't go. The Clippers retain possession. Gary Fisher's worst nightmare. No, here's his worst nightmare. He's against Griffin.
And Matt Barnes quickly came over and got it.
Paul misses the shot. And Kobe Bryant brings it cross court to Matt Barnes.
I'm telling you, Matt Barnes is just kind of like runs himself into some good spots.
Chauncey shovels it to Chris Paul.
There you go.
Chauncey steps into the 3 ball. Bingo.
His third of the game. Great decision by Chris Paul. But you have to be a threat yourself. And Chris took the ball, took the fake, drew the defender to him, and then kicked it to the better shooter. Lots of activity, lots of things going right for the Clippers. Feels like they're up by about 15. As it is, they are up 9 on Chauncey's third 3 of the night.
Tuesday night is fan night where the fans choose the game. Fireworks are sure to fly. LeBron waiting the heat returns to South Beach to take on the visiting San Antonio Spurs. Fan night presented by Sprint. Tips off Tuesday at 7 Eastern on NBA TV.
There is a platform built for the purpose of driving innovation, one that's transforming how companies from every industry and of every size are doing business. A platform built for now and for what's next. This is the Cisco Intelligent Network. What can we help you build? Cisco.
Over 3 million kids and young adults have type 1 diabetes, including our son Walker.
Ray and I want you to know the warning signs of diabetes so you can take action. Extreme thirst, frequent urination, drowsiness, increased appetite, sudden weight loss, and changes in vision.
We're hoping to find a cure for Walker. The Juvenile Diabetes Research Foundation is a leading charitable funder and advocate of type 1 diabetes research.
To be part of the cure, visit www.jdrf.org or call 800-223-1138.
The Thunder roll into Boston. Then the Lakers clash with the champion Mavericks. Thunder Celtics and Mavericks Lakers. Coverage begins Monday at 7 on TNT.
For the latest NBA news and updates, log on to NBA.com. Tuesday night is fan night where the fans choose the game. Fireworks are sure to fly. LeBron waiting the heat returns to South Beach to take on the visiting San Antonio Spurs. Fan night presented by Sprint. Tips off Tuesday at 7 Eastern on NBA TV.
Hi, everybody. Matt Weiner, Atlanta, setting up shop for the Sprint halftime report with Dennis Scott and Penny Hardaway, our special guest this weekend. We'll break down this first half between the Lakers and Clippers. Also ahead, Kevin Love with the ball in his hands and a chance to win it here in Atlanta tonight. We'll tell you how that played out. No Carmelo Anthony tonight for the New York Knicks in Oklahoma City. It did not go well for the Knicks. Also, overtime in Houston between the Blazers and Rockets. It's all coming up at the half.
The small forward position, and his impact isn't always going to be about the numbers. It's going to be about the little things.
His numbers have definitely gotten better the last few games. Let's not forget the defense, guys. He's playing on Kobe Bryant and company. He's held him to 3 of 12 shooting so far in the first half.
Indeed, guys. 4 minutes to go, and Kobe, of course, can turn that around very, very quickly. Because off the hands of Bynum, out of bounds, and a go to the Clippers. Turnovers have been a real problem for the Lakers. Not so much tonight, that's just their third, but they average 17 a game.
But
Clippers 13 a game.
There you see Kobe struggling so far. 9 points, 3 of 12, but the guys made a great point, and there's just been such great symmetry to what the Clippers have done offensively in this ballgame. I mean, just terrific balance.
That was that went off Griffin.
It did. It rolled off Blake's leg. Blake didn't even see it happen. Chauncey's got 10 in the quarter. He was going for like a monster second quarter with another 3 ball.
Fisher had a big assist game last night. Just has not been scoring the ball at all.
It's typical with guys getting up there in age, Ralph. Their shooting percentages tend to decline a little bit. But the summer that Derek Fisher had, you just gotta believe he didn't get a whole lot of reps.
Lakers can't throw it in the ocean right now. Chauncey. Lead bounce to Butler. Good job by Barnes.
So far, those 2 alley-oops that Butler's thrown tonight, I'm pretty sure he should let Chris Paul do that.
Good look from Bynum to Gasol.
You miss a couple opportunities and you give him an easy one at the other end.
Got through the paint. Butler mid-range jumper.
Another great play by Chris Paul. But critical how you close these final 2.5 minutes. It's kind of important that you stay with what you're doing, defensively and offensively.
Kobe Bryant, the lob inside the basket.
You know, when Kobe plays like that and becomes a scorer on a need basis, as on a like an absolute go-to all the time, I think the Lakers are much more difficult to stop.
Foul on Fisher. Reggie Evans will come in after the first free throw. A couple of foul shots coming for Chris Paul, 1 plus the penalty. Paul with 11. Chauncey Billups with 13. Griffin with 9. Butler with 11.
That's pretty good, right? I mean, you'll take a night when you got 4 guys that score 16 or more, and you get a win.
He contributes in a lot of ways.
He does so many things so well. I mean, he leads the league in steals. Chris Paul, top 5 in assists. He's always among league leaders in assist to turnover ratio. I like what Coach Del Negro's doing right now. With 2 minutes to go, he's going to get DeAndre out.
Ward off any chance of a third foul.
It just will allow him to play with so much more freedom in the second half.
Paul converts at the line. Clippers open up a 9-point lead.
Neither team's shooting very well. Right around 40% for both teams.
Bryant in traffic. Fouled by Butler. Second foul on Caron Butler. And Kobe is so hard not to foul. You have all those herky-jerky moves, and you stay down for 3 of them, and the 4th one you bite, he's got you.
The hardest thing about him, Ralph, is that he's constantly on the attack. I mean, there's never a moment in the game where he's not looking to score. So if you're guarding him, you never get a possession off. 3 games in a row with 40 or more. How many times all of last year do you suppose he scored 40 points?
I don't know.
Just 3 times the whole year.
He says his wrist is getting better, but he also said, what's the difference? I just scored 43 games in a row with a bad wrist. So if my wrist is well in the playoffs or not, it doesn't really matter. So just quit asking me about it.
Yeah.
And I guess he's got a point.
Well, the MVP of the Lakers team so far is that doctor in Germany.
Reggie Evans went to get it and got out of harm's way.
That's the offensive rebound number 4 for Reggie Evans.
Well, the Clippers have out-rebounded the Lakers rather soundly here. The Lakers the best rebounding team, the Clippers the worst coming in. So those numbers have to gladden the heart of Vinny Del Negro. Offensive foul, and no, it's going to be a block called against Barnes.
Thank goodness.
Well, Barnes agreed with me.
I'm sure he did. A little bit of extra tutelage. Yeah, I think his feet are moving.
So Blake Griffin will go to the free throw line where he made 1 out of 2 earlier, trying to become the 4th Clipper in double figures in his game already. He struggled last year.
He's been pretty solid this year. Yeah, those are the 4 games versus the Lakers last year. I'll add that up. It's somewhere around 19 points a game when his season average was up over 22.
But you mentioned the field goal percentage. That was the real difference.
Yeah, he shot 50, I know, more for the season. But against the Lakers, he was down around 41, right?
Yep.
And that's the length. That's the length of Gasol. It's the magnitude of the game. In the one win the Clippers had over the Lakers, it was Blake Griffin who dominated Lamar Odom in a power-packed 3rd quarter, about 5 scores in a row.
Foul inside on Reggie Evans. Reggie gives that who me look.
Had a great chat with Reggie before the ball game. Told me all the secrets of guarding any big man. And Reggie goes about 6'8" only. And he says, I'm going to have contact on him the minute they come across half court. He said, I'm not going to let him easily get to the place they want. He said, and sometimes it's a game of feet. If I can get him 2 inches or 2 feet out, that can produce a miss.
Griffin goes up to get his 7th rebound. Minute 15 to go in the opening half. Griffin backing down. Right-handed runner will not fall. Just go and get it.
Look at his effort. Had to be a foul.
It was indeed. Reggie Evans over there to help his buddy up.
You know, sometimes Blake is guilty of trying to dunk the ball too often. Like, this is not really one he should have tried, but he just knows no other way to play. He's just going to play so hard. He's going to attack the rim every time. And if you stand in his way, well, go take a charge or, accept what's coming.
Talk about the intensity of a Kobe Bryant and of a Chris Paul, and well, we should. This young man is moving into that strata himself. I mean, he plays hard all the time. He concentrates all the time. He wants to win all the time. He wants to make free throws all the time, too, but he's only made 3 out of 5 in this game. 11 points, 8 rebounds in 20 minutes. Gomes comes in. Butler goes out. Again, just protecting that 2-foul situation.
10-point game, minute to go. I'm telling you right here and now, a 14-point lead as opposed to a 6-point lead means like all the world. It means way much more.
Bynum.
That's great defense.
It really was. I'm so much taller than this guy. Something good going to happen. Get a technical foul called against Matt Barnes.
I wondered when it was going to get a little chippy. There was one moment in one of the preseason games where Barnes and Blake had a little opportunity for it to get chippy. We haven't really seen the intense altercations between the teams, but that's our second technical foul.
The other was on Coach Brown.
But Bynum's got deep position, but look at Evans. He will not give. And then he's got his hands straight up. He made it very difficult. Barnes missed a putback.
Exactly what he described to you that he would do.
If he could get him 1 foot out and then hold his ground.
Troy Murphy in for the Lakers now.
Reggie's pretty tough. Reggie's 6'8". 6'8". Go try and guard a guy 7'2" with a 7'6" wingspan.
Ball with it.
You know he's got that clock on his mind. Masterful again.
He has 15.
It will be very hard for the Lakers to come down and put something up in 6 seconds. I don't even think they're looking that way.
8 seconds separate the shot clock and the game clock.
They're not. So the Lakers missed their chance.
Fisher for 3.
Clippers can hold for the final.
120-second timeout.
Yeah, not bad.
You cannot carry that into the second half, so go ahead and use it or you lose it. And Del Negro has 15 seconds here to try to come up with 2 points. I think he totally agrees that going here with a 15, 16-point lead would be huge.
Clippers have many assets now, Ralph. Their greatest asset is right there, number 3. He's the best point guard in the game. I think he's the smartest player in the game and controls the flow and the rhythm of what's happening offensively better than anybody I've ever seen. And he's so small, oftentimes he's the smallest guy out there.
People see the athleticism of a Derrick Rose and think, well, Chris Paul does no Derrick Rose.
He's not.
And vice versa.
Exactly. Yeah. Well said.
That's taking nothing away from Derrick Rose. He's a tremendous player that came into this building and led them to a resounding win over the Clippers.
If the Clippers are going to go on to win this game, and it's premature, right now they got 5 points at the end of the first quarter.
Premature speculation.
And they've just scored 2. They're 3 for 3 on their possessions to close the quarters with one final look right now. And the balance and symmetry, as we talked about, has been great.
Wow.
And each of those guys doing it from everywhere. Look at Paul, no turnovers in this game.
Does he ever turn it over? Hardly seems like it. Matt Barnes will guard him momentarily. The extra pass to Chauncey for three. Hits the front iron at the buzzer. So a good first half of basketball for the Los Angeles Clippers. The Lakers have some things to talk about during the intermission. The Clippers have a 13-point lead. 24 minutes into the basketball game. A building that...
Well, neither team has shot better than 38%, but the Clippers...